is, so in Methodism, there's this idea of sanctification. Sanctification is growing in holiness, becoming more and more holy. And we do that together, through grace and through working at it. And one of the ways that we work at it is with spiritual disciplines like fasting. And it's also sometimes called holy habits. For me, fasting is a holy habit, a way to understand and experience abundance, not because the fast ends at Easter and then all of a sudden we have abundance, but because through fasting itself, then I slowly come to shift from a sense of lack from what I'm fasting from to a sense of abundance for what I now have a greater ability to appreciate. So Methodist fasting also often involves giving. And we all know that giving things away also helps us feel a sense of abundance. But in Methodism, there's this focus on letting the Holy Spirit move. It's very open to the movement of the Spirit, and we're meant to kind of get out of the way and not block the movement of holiness in the world and in the universe. So the Methodist tradition has always included fasting, but it doesn't require specific fasts of anyone, and it never has. Instead, John Wesley, who is one of the founders of Methodism, talked about means of grace. And means of grace are ways that we experience the grace that flows through the whole universe and through us and the creation. And he considered fasting as a means of grace. And he always combined fasting with giving things away to underprivileged and poorer communities. And he was just very concerned about certain people having more than they need and others not having enough, and always looking for ways to heal that. So Methodism combines fasting with this idea of abstinence or abstaining from things. And it's meant to create space in our lives and in our hearts for more and more love. And it's love for the divine, love for our neighbor, love for the whole creation, and love for ourselves. But it's never been specifically about this food or that practice that you should abstain from. It's really about letting the Spirit move and you discerning by opening yourself up to the movement of the Spirit, you discern where you feel called to fast.
So it's just up to you.
Yeah. And so, of course, I've done many food fasts, like sweets or chocolate or meat, but I've done other fasts too.
So it's never a dry fast, like taking nothing. There's always something.
So John Wesley would fast. So Holy Week is the week before Easter, and I think he would fast from all of Good Friday and all of Holy Saturday, and then break his fast on Easter Sunday. I've never done that long. I've done good sundown. So we would go to a worship service on Good Friday, which is the commemoration of the crucifixion of Jesus, and then I would fast from Good Friday to Easter Sunday. So I've done that many times, and I think other people do that sometimes, but it's not something that somebody told me to do. It's just something that I wanted to do. So it wasn't like the whole church did it, right?